fallout after a Milwaukee furniture store suddenly closes up shop with people's belongings still inside. It's a story the I-Team first brought you earlier this week. Customers of Cream City Restoration tell us they are missing money or furniture. An attorney for the owners of the company say they are in the process of collecting names of people claiming losses. Here's consumer investigator Kristen Byrne.
Cream City Restoration stored mid-century modern furniture at a Milwaukee warehouse. After our story aired earlier this week, I heard from the landlord, who tells me he's in the process of evicting the owners of the company.
Whether it was a service they paid for and never received.
My couches are completely, they were literally gutted.
Or furniture they bought and never got.
We have not received any money from him, no concrete time frame.
Clients of Cream City Restoration turned to the I-Team after the company closed its downtown Milwaukee location, and they were left empty-handed. But getting missing furniture back to the rightful owners may not be an easy feat. The landlord of the warehouse where furniture was stored told us it entered into an eviction agreement back in January, saying in part he has no information to who owns what personal property the tenants abandoned and is unable to determine ownership or possession rights. We reached out to the owners of Cream City Restoration. They told us their attorney would be in touch. We did get a hold of the company's bankruptcy lawyer, who was hired to help shut the business down. He says he has a plan to get this resolved.
Anyone can say, I've got this furniture, it's out this warehouse.
That's right. And so I'm very sensitive to that. So what I'm looking for is some type of documentation that these individuals have received from Cream City Restoration.
Check says customers need receipts showing they are in fact clients, and the next step would be arranging scheduled times for people to pick up their items at the warehouse.
We'll be able to get the furniture back to these people hopefully within the next month.
But only problem is,
have you made some movement on that? Have some people received some items back yet?
No, because I have no access to the shuttered venue.
He doesn't have access to the building.
I have requested that the landlord hire an attorney so that I can deal directly with an attorney.
So say the landlord doesn't hire an attorney. How are we going to make movement in getting this resolved?
It would be a lot longer.
Doesn't the tenant have the rights to go to the warehouse?
The tenants have rights, but they would have to go through the state court system, which is, I don't think, is as a convenient way of approaching this problem. Plus, it would be very expensive for them.
It seems that there's a lot of people involved that are not seeing eye to eye.
That's correct. I think there's a lot of emotion involved in this whole situation, and hopefully cooler heads will prevail.
Besides the logistical nightmare of this case, there's a lot of emotions involved. At face value, someone missing a piece of furniture may not seem like that big of a deal. But in some cases, these are family heirlooms customers want back. The bankruptcy attorney has told me it's heightened so much so that the owners of Cream City have received threats. I'm consumer investigator Kristen Byrne.